So yesterday we read that Ziaur Rahman became Prime Minister of Bangladesh. Now, Ziaur Rahman was anti-India, if you can read that. He was anti-India because India did not allow him to become Prime Minister. Now, after that, Ziaur Rahman wanted to go against India. He wanted support of some countries. He spoke with Nepal and Bhutan. Nepal and Bhutan were not happy with India because India took Sikkim. Sikkim became part of India in the year 1975. Have you heard how Sikkim became part? It was a separate country. How can we take a country? So what India did, there was something called Sikkim Congress. India told, if you win elections, you should become part of us. That party, it told to its people, if we win elections, we will become part of India. So, they won elections, they joined India. Sikkim is exactly in between Nepal and Bhutan. So, both Nepal and Bhutan got scared that India may take over later. Same way, they are taking over. This was the fear. So, at this point, he brought Nepal, Bhutan, and he called Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka, there was LTTE issue. So, he united all the countries against India and he wanted to establish an organization called SAARC. Ziaur Rahman laid the foundation for SAARC. Have you heard? South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. He wanted to form, and all the 4 countries were about to meet. India asked, why are you meeting? They told, we have a common problem. To discuss that common problem, we are meeting. India told, I am common to all of you. You see, all countries have border only with India. If you want to talk, if I am not there, what will you talk? India also said, I will come. India went. See, in front of India, they were not able to talk. How can you scold in front of your friend? You will go outside and talk. So, they did not talk. At this point, they decided we should call someone who can scold India or who can criticize India. So, all these countries, which are the 4, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, they called Pakistan. Pakistan, you come. You also join the organization along with us. Pakistan told, I won't come. Why? All of you are India's friends. Why are you calling me? Maybe if I come and join this, you all will scold me. So, it is a plan to irritate me in the organization. So, I won't come. Pakistan was not ready to join. Later, all of them convinced Pakistan and they also convinced Maldives. So, these 7 countries established an organization called SAARC. Are you getting the point? So, who was the main person behind all this? Ziaur Rahman. Okay. And later he was also killed. Someone killed him. After someone killed him, his wife told, I will come to power. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's daughter. Any idea name? Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's daughter, Sheikh Hasina, and Ziaur Rahman's wife, Khalida Zia. They took over the political parties. She is head of Awami League. She became head of BNP. Begums of Bangladesh. Arch rivals. Both don't like each other. Peak possessiveness and all. Both were always fighting. Now what happened? In Bangladesh, please understand. First thing, which is the political party present? Awami League. Now, Awami League is under whose control? Sheikh Hasina. Which is the another party? BNP. BNP was under whose control? Khalida. After this, there is another political party called Jamaat-e-Islami. These three came together. Okay, they had elections. Guys, first time Awami League won. They are good with India. BNP wins. Check yesterday. BNP, is it anti-India or pro-India? Anti-India. So BNP, whenever it came to power, India was not comfortable. So one time Awami League, another time BNP. Alternatively, they won. After that, there was Hung Assembly. What is Hung Assembly? Now in Tamil Nadu, you have no Hung Assembly. Like that, there was Hung Assembly. No one got majority. This group will decide who will come to power. Can you tell? Jamaat-e-Islami, do they support BNP or do they support Awami League? BNP. So BNP and Jamaat-e-Islami came together. When they came, you can check, both are anti-India. Terrorism in India increased. Insurgency in India increased. All crimes against India increased. India understood these two are dangerous for us. Who should come to power? Sheikh Hasina. So India, next time when elections occurred, India sent EVMs to them. Congress government was there, India sent EVMs. And India only conducted elections. In the elections, who won? Sheikh Hasina won. Sheikh Hasina came to power. India told Sheikh Hasina, whenever you are not in power, we have lot of problems. If you can come to power, it will be helpful. So from now on, you only become Prime Minister, we will help you. She told, definitely, but India and Bangladesh has some issues. We should resolve those issues. If we don't resolve those issues, then it is very difficult for us to solve the problem. Fine. So what are all the problems they asked? Yes, Sikkim, West Bengal, Bangladesh. Teesta River flows from Sikkim to West Bengal to Bangladesh. Now, Bangladesh built a dam and took the water. India built a dam, diverted the water. So, Bangladesh is like, why are you taking my water? Please give me my water. So, India and Bangladesh are debating on how much to take. Bangladesh says 50-50. Indian government says 60-40. Mamata Banerjee says 80-20. Okay. So, as Mamata Banerjee has lost elections, now we may sign this agreement. Okay. Teesta River dispute. This is one issue. Second issue is, guys, there were two kings. This is Pakistan, India, that is East Pakistan. At the time of before independence, there were two kings and one king from Pakistan side, another king from Indian side. They played chess. When they played chess, let's say Indian king won. He took land in this region. Whenever Pakistani won, he took land here. So in total, Pakistani king got 51 islands or places in India and Indian king got 111 places in Pakistan. Okay, you see, India has got 111, Pakistani king has got 51. At the time of independence, Radcliffe did not do any division. He left it. Now, India and Pakistan have agreed that we should exchange this. How much? India will take 51 Pakistani territories and India will give how much? 111. This agreement India wanted to sign. Don't you think India is losing land here? Yes, we are giving how much? 111. What are we taking? 51. So, Nehru and all said we will go with this. Indira Gandhi also accepted, but later states did not accept. So, Sheikh Hasina told India, sign these two agreements. Which two agreements? Teesta water. Another one is, what is this? This area is called enclaves issue. These areas are called enclaves. Enclaves issue. Please sign these two agreements. Who said? Bangladesh. Sheikh Hasina told India. Manmohan Singh was the Prime Minister. Pranab Mukherjee was the Finance Minister. Pranab Mukherjee went to Bangladesh and he told, I will give $1 billion to Bangladesh. And he came back. $1 billion is equal to 30,000 crores. He told, I will give that much money to Bangladesh, and he came back. Sheikh Hasina told everyone, India is giving 30,000 crores as free. Freely they are giving how much? 30,000. Newspaper, you know how they showed? They gave heading like this. Will people of India be quiet? Or will they start protesting? Immediately when Pranab Mukherjee came back, media went and asked, is it true you are giving this much money to Bangladesh freely? Immediately Pranab Mukherjee told, no, I am not giving so much. All this is fake news. I am giving it at low interest rate, not freely. Immediately Sheikh Hasina felt upset because Pranab Mukherjee, when he went there, he told free. When he came back, he told loan. Khalida Zia told, this is the reason we should not trust India. Don't trust India. And Khalida Zia told, I have friendship with China. Right? I have friendship with China. And China will give us $5 billion. Who is telling? Khalida Zia is telling China will give $5 billion. Don't trust India. And China said, definitely I am willing to give $5 billion. So now the fight became between whom? Not Khalida Zia and Sheikh Hasina, between India and China. We both started fighting. Now Sheikh Hasina came to India and told Manmohan Singh, please come to my country, sign this agreement. Manmohan Singh accepted and he told, fine, Teesta I will come and sign. Enclaves also I will come and sign. He agreed. But when he was about to go, Mamata Banerjee called and told, if you sign Teesta agreement, I will not support you. So he became quiet. Second, enclaves, right? BJP in the parliament took board and told 51 is equal to 111. New scam of Congress. Okay, what are they doing? They are taking 51 and giving how much? 111. New scam. A for Aadhar scam, B for buffer scam, C for coal scam, E for enclave scam. A, B, C, D they used to tell. Manmohan Singh told, if I sign this agreement, I will lose elections. I won't sign. He went and he came back. Again, Khalida Zia told, see, as I told, India is not our friend. Who is our friend? China. Vote for me. I will bring China into power. At this point of time, Sheikh Hasina felt, I am going to lose elections. I am not going to win. I should do something to win the elections. So what she did, Jamaat-e-Islami was involved in killing innocent people during Bangladesh war. You recollect? Like, during that time, they were involved in killing of innocent people. Sheikh Hasina put Supreme Court tribunal into it and told, these people are involved in killing, punish them. So Jamaat-e-Islami got punishment from the court. And court told, you people must be punished for killing innocent people. Sheikh Hasina immediately told, this is a terrorist group. They cannot contest elections. Imagine if in West Bengal, tomorrow BJP says TMC cannot contest elections. Congress will tell, we will also not contest elections. We are friends, we won't contest elections. What is going to happen? Can we say, if Jamaati Islami is not going to contest elections, BNP said, we will also not contest elections. If both the groups don't contest election, who will contest? In Jammu Kashmir, Article 370 was removed. When Article 370 was removed, all political parties said, we won't contest elections. BJP told, don't contest. We will only contest. So in one election booth, out of 50,000 people, 50 people came for voting. Everyone said we boycott. But 50 votes went to BJP because their people only were there. They only became MLA. Is that better? So who became Prime Minister again? Do you know how many seats Sheikh Hasina got? 97% of seats Sheikh Hasina party only got. Remaining 3% her friends got. So she told, I am the Prime Minister. Obama was the President of United States. Obama, can you see US? US is pro-Awami League or anti-Awami League? Anti. So Obama called Sheikh Hasina and told, Kim Jong-un is better than you. Kim Jong-un at least will have free and fair elections. How can you call opposition as terrorists? We don't accept this elections. US interfered in Bangladesh elections. But India called United States and told, this is my area, I will look into the issue, you please leave. That led to, Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina became president or prime minister. Sheikh Hasina was very, very close to India and almost all the problems got resolved. All this, I am telling you, happened in the year 2013. Who was in power? Congress was in power in India, and in Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina was in power. Now, 2013-14, Modi started campaigning in, India. He wanted to become Prime Minister. When he started campaigning, he went to West Bengal. You might have seen even during recent West Bengal election, Bangladeshi migrants will be sent back. Have you heard? They kept on telling that. So Bangladeshi people were not happy with Modi becoming Prime Minister. So Sheikh Hasina thought Modi will not become Prime Minister. The moment Modi became Prime Minister, Modi called all the SAARC country leaders to come. SAARC, I told you the countries. All those country leaders were called, please come for swearing in ceremony. Pakistan Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif came to India for Modi's swearing in ceremony. Sheikh Hasina did not come. Sheikh Hasina felt, I lost India. I don't know where to go. So what she did, on that day, she went to China. And she asked China, you told you will give $5 billion to Khalida Zia. Will you give it to me? Will they give? China said, if I give, what will you give me back? China doesn't invest simply. In China, nothing is for free. Remember, there is no free food in China. In India, everything is free. Right? They said no. Then China asked, can you give me Chittagong port? Fine. See guys, if at all China takes Chittagong port, from the port, China can see three things. What is it? Sri Harikota. First most important thing is Sri Harikota. Second, Vishakhapatnam. If you go to Vishakhapatnam, you will have submarines and all. Okay. Third, APJ Abdul Kalam Islands. Because from here, we normally do missile testing. So, China can observe all the three. So, China told, I want this. Remember, in international relations, sight is important, shot is important. If I can shoot first, I am more powerful. If I can see what my enemy is doing, I will be powerful. So, this is the reason every country fight for two things. First shot, first sight. So, just imagine you are traveling through this, I am standing and watching. You will not be comfortable. Same way, in international, if any country is standing and if other countries are passing through that, they are not comfortable that enemy is watching us. So, India is not comfortable China getting these three. But you tell me, if China asks for Chittagong port, will Sheikh Hasina give or will she say no? Is she pro-India or anti-India? Sheikh Hasina is what? Normally you check, pro-India. Will she say no or will she say yes? We expected that she will say no, but she gave Chittagong to them and came back. When she came back, India sent Sushma Swaraj. She was Foreign Minister of India during first term, and she went and told, Sheikh Hasina, why are you behaving like this? Why did you go to China? Why are you upset? She told, Modi went across and told, I will send illegal migrants and all. I am not comfortable with that. Sheikh Hasina told, see, during elections we talk a lot. Don't take it so seriously. After elections, everything will be fine. In India, during elections, we speak a lot. So, give Modi a chance. He will try to resolve the problem. She told, fine, let's see, but I am not confident about it. At this point, in 2014, October time, see guys, Bay of Bengal, India, Bangladesh, Myanmar. Myanmar had told, this belongs to me. India had told, this belongs to me. Bangladesh was locked. At this point, Bangladesh said, this belongs to me. Right? So, between India and Bangladesh, 25,000 square kilometer area got disputed. Now, international court came into picture and they told, we will divide. India was given 6,000, 19,000 was given to Bangladesh. Can you tell who won and who lost? India lost, Bangladesh won. But Indian Foreign Minister said, India won the case. Bangladesh said, no, we won the case. At that time, India said, it is not your victory or my victory, it is our friendship's victory. We are good friends. Immediately, Sheikh Hasina told, India, I can't trust you. What is your plan? India told, in this area, oil and natural gas is there. And if we both fight, you will give that oil fields to China. I don't want you to give oil fields to China. You give oil fields to me, I will give you the money that you want. Sheikh Hasina accepted and told, okay, you are not as bad as I thought. Because every country, whenever they lose something in the court, They fight back. India accepted. Remember, India lost, but India accepted. Sheikh Hasina told India, I invite you to come to my country. Please come. But one condition. You should sign 2 agreements. Teesta agreement, enclaves agreement. Then only you come. Can you tell me enclaves who rejected before? Enclaves. BJP opposed. Now who is in power? Who is opposition? Congress. BJP told, I will handle Congress. That's not an issue. But the major problem is, who will not agree? Mamata Banerjee will not agree. So, Modi called Mamata Banerjee and asked, we are going to Bangladesh to discuss on Teesta River dispute. Why don't you come and discuss? Because Teesta is issue between West Bengal and Bangladesh. I don't want to take decision on this. You only come and have discussion. Whatever you decide, I will sign. For the first time, State Chief Minister was invited for international agreement. Mamata Banerjee told, I won't come. With you, I will never come. Fine. So, initially, who was not ready to come? Mamata Banerjee said, I will never come. After this, in West Bengal, all MPs of Mamata Banerjee were involved in Sharda chit fund scam. There was a very big scam. CBI and ED started going to MPs' houses and started catching them. Mamata Banerjee called Modi and told, you told we want to go to Bangladesh. When do you want? Like, Mamata Banerjee, Sheikh Hasina, all three met. Fine. So, lot of pictures are there. Now, dayas will be there whenever you go. They keep, you might have seen prime ministers and all, they are translators. So, Modi was talking in Hindi, Sheikh Hasina was talking in Bengali language. So, what was the case? Modi told, I have a dream, and in the dream, I want to see Bangladesh as a developing country by 2021. For that, I want to give $5 billion to Bangladesh. How much? So, do you recollect China gave how much? $5 billion. So, he told, I'll give $5 billion. I will double electricity supply to you. The moment she told, I will give Chittagong port to you. Chittagong was given to whom? China. So, she told, for you also I will give. India was like, you give to China, but give it to me also. Why? If China is here with a ship, and if they are planning to watch India, India will go and keep another ship and ask, what are you watching? We can stop. So, who has advantage? India. So, she told, I will give you Chittagong port. Second, India, you always said you wanted to go to Northeast India. You always wanted to go to Northeast India, and going to Northeast India is difficult. So, I am ready to accept on one thing. Through Bangladesh, you can go to Northeast. You put road, railway line and all and go to Northeast. Connectivity with Northeast, I will accept. Indian Prime Minister told, no, not only between you and me, we will have road from Bhutan, Bangladesh, India, Nepal. All of us will have road and railway line. It is called BBIN, Motor Vehicular Agreement. What is it? BBIN, Motor Vehicular Agreement. Are you getting the point? So, all this was going well. Now, enclaves, they signed agreement. You might have heard 100th Constitutional Amendment Act, 100th CAA is exchange of enclaves. Teesta is still going on. Mamata Banerjee never accepted. So, Teesta is still going on. And India-Bangladesh relations improved. It was very, very good. Now what happened? Again elections started coming. In the next elections, Sheikh Hasina arrested Khalida Zia. First time she arrested whom? Jamaati Islami. Second time, she arrested Khalida Zia. Right? In the name of corruption. Arrested her. Again, who came to power? Sheikh Hasina. This time, people were not happy. Remember guys, in South Asia, politicians must never be arrested. Remember, if you arrest any politician, politician will become more popular and he will come back to power. You take any case, sympathy increases if you arrest politician. So, what happened? Khalida Zia got a lot of sympathy. People were not happy. Now comes the actual thing of Sheikh Hasina. There is a person in Bangladesh by name Yunus, right? He has something called Grameen Bank, okay? He got Nobel Prize also. Now what is this entire case? 2 minutes, listen carefully. What he did, you might have heard about Dwakra, right? Self-help group. 20-30 women will come together. He was the man behind it. He started it in Bangladesh. His bank is Grameen Bank. What he did, 20 women he will take. For 20 women, he gave 1 lakh rupees and told, you don't spend it for food and all. You purchase sieving machines, In one house, you keep 3 sieving machines. 20 people are there. Whenever you are free, go and start stitching clothes. I will sell the clothes. So, everywhere, the way you have coaching centers and hostels here, everywhere in Bangladesh, what was there? Stitching and all were there. Now, in Bangladesh, women started earning. Okay, men were not earning, women were earning. As women started earning, family also, women became powerful. Education, everything. If a man gets money, he may use it for multiple reasons. But if woman gets money, it will be used for basic necessities and education. Lot of children in Bangladesh, you can use this as example in essays and all. Women empowerment. Bangladesh is a typical case where, like, in every family, woman became head. And whatever woman said, everyone started listening. Because she started earning. See guys, any family, any religion, who is powerful always depends upon who earns money. Correct? So, if woman earns money and man is not earning, obviously he will listen to the girl. So, what happened in Bangladesh, women became powerful and they made their children to study. All children studied well, but don't have jobs. All jobs are what type of jobs? Stitching jobs. Sheikh Hasina had problem with him also. Removed him also. They wanted to arrest, he ran away. Now, at this point of time, students started protesting. Students asked, we need jobs. And you recollect, yesterday I told you, Mukti Vahini was given 30% reservation. So, students protested and told, 30% reservation is too much. Remove reservation. The case went to lower court. Lower court told, remove 30%, give 8% reservation. All other people who got reservation, they started protesting. They said, we want 30% back. They went to Supreme Court. Supreme Court gave 30% back. So now what is happening? Pro-reservation, anti-reservation, both started fighting. When both the groups started fighting, in United States of America, there is a person called Soros. He doesn't like India. He don't want India to be powerful. When Indira Gandhi was Prime Minister, they made several attempts to kill her. Remember, whenever, you might have heard Lal Bahadur Shastri was killed, like in Tashkent. He was taken to Tashkent and he was killed there. They planned to kill Indira Gandhi. They planned to kill Rajiv Gandhi. They also have plans to remove Modi. Whenever Indian economy is doing good, United States is not happy. So, they want all enemies to be around India. And this guy is head of that. And this group is called Deep State of United States of America. What he did, he established an NGO in Bangladesh. He sent money and he told, arrange people. Whenever I want, I will tell you, you people should come protest and remove the leader. That should be the case. At this point of time, in United States, the Prime Minister or President was Biden. And he demanded, Bangladesh, you give me an island called St. Martin Island. Right? US asked, give me this island. Bangladesh said, why should I give? I won't give. Sheikh Hasina was not ready to give. So when protest started, students' protest started, US called Bangladesh army and told, never ever try to scold students. If you attack students, if you kill students, then in the name of human rights violation, we will come. And US will come. So, military became quiet. And one fine day, we got information that students are going towards Bangladesh Sheikh Hasina's house. And if they enter, and if she is there, she will be killed. You recollect her father was killed? Yes. Immediately Sheikh Hasina called military and told, please come and protect me. Military said, I'll give you a suggestion. What? Run away from Bangladesh. If you are staying in Bangladesh, you may be killed. I can't help you, you go. The moment they told, she knows how her father was killed, so she ran away and all the students entered into Sheikh Hasina's house. Everyone entered. Some people took whatever was available. They ate whatever was left. They were roaming around. Can you imagine? Prime Minister's house. People are going and doing all this. And where was she? She was in India. Whatever was there, they took and went. She ran away and came to India. At this point, India was quiet. India did not speak because India knows US is involved. So I should be quiet. At this point, they made Yunus as interim head of Bangladesh. They told you take care of Bangladesh for a while. He was anti-India. He was pro-Pakistan. It was during his time, you might have heard lot of negatives were there between India and Bangladesh. Who was the main person? Yunus. India was waiting for Biden to go. And who came in United States? Who is the new president? Trump. Trump came to power. When Trump came to power, people asked him what to do with Bangladesh issue.
US President Donald Trump has pushed for making US-Bangladesh ties stronger than ever before through decisive action to complete routine defensive.
No role for our deep state. In a major development during the Modi-Trump meeting, US President Donald Trump on Friday put an end to rumors of US deep state interfering in the affairs of Bangladesh while putting the ball in the courts of India to deal with its neighbor amid soaring tides. The unrest in Bangladesh and the subsequent attacks on minority Hindus were among the topics discussed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi during his bilateral with Trump. Responding to questions from reporters on the crisis in Bangladesh, Trump said,
and Mr. President, what you would like to say about the Bangladesh issue, because we saw and it is evident that how the deep state of the United States was involved to regime change during the Biden administration, and then Muhammad Yunus made Junior Soros also. So what is your point of view about the Bangladesh?
well, there was no role for our deep state. It was, this is something that the Prime Minister has been working on for a long time and has been worked on for hundreds of years, frankly. I've been reading about it. But I will leave Bangladesh to the Prime Minister.
Trump's remarks signals that US won't intervene in the political.
What did he say? I will leave Bangladesh to Prime Minister. You saw he told he's working from hundreds of years. Trump's language is like that only. Bangladesh was found 40 years back. Like, but India was made as in charge of Bangladesh. That is, India can take any action with respect to Bangladesh. Remember, India never interferes in other countries' issue. India said, India could have brought Sheikh Hasina back and made her Prime Minister. India told, if I bring Sheikh Hasina back, people of Bangladesh will not accept her as leader. They will be always trying to fight against her. Rather than that, let people of Bangladesh decide whom they want. Let us have elections. Elections were held in Bangladesh. When elections were about to be held, all Bangladeshi political parties said only one thing: don't allow Sheikh Hasina to contest. So India accepted. India told, fine, Sheikh Hasina won't come. You only have elections. Now in the elections, Jamaat-e-Islami started contesting. Students formed their own political party, and the third was BNP. Do you recollect? BNP came out and they told we will contest. Unfortunately, all three are not India's friends. Who are three? Jamaat-e-Islami, Students' Party and BNP. Among these three, who is better? Students, but we don't know what students are. And students started commenting, if we stop giving rice to India, India will die out of hunger. If we stop giving mangoes to India, India will not have food to eat. They were talking like that. India understood, okay, these guys are more damaging, leave. So at this point of time, Khalida Zia was hospitalized. She had health problems. Modi started talking to Khalida Zia. I want to ask you a very simple question. For you, is Bangladesh important or Sheikh Hasina important? As a country, what is important? Bangladesh. So India started talking with Khalida Zia rather than pushing for Sheikh Hasina. And Khalida Zia died. The moment she died, he came from other country. He was in exile because his mother and all were arrested. He thought he might also be arrested. He was in exile. He came back. He came back and he contested. India supported him. He became Prime Minister. And after he became Prime Minister, he is trying to be neutral. He is not completely anti. And he is not completely pro-India. You see, BNP is not pro-India. So what India did? India sent petrol and diesel to Bangladesh. You might have heard recently, India sent petrol and diesel to Bangladesh just to ensure that relations keep going well. Are you getting the point? See guys, without giving anything, people won't respect you. You should have good relations. So India is trying to have good relations with Bangladesh through these aspects. Is this clear? Now who is the Prime Minister? Tariq Rahman. And during his tenure, things are not very bad. It is much, much better. Okay. So you write below,